Hi everybody. I wanted to do a video on building one of these stands, and since I already built one, this one for my drill press, and as you can see it's kind of multi-leveled and I put a lot of stuff on there. So I built like I said, two levels. The drill press is on the top level here, and then I've got a vise over here on the right, and I've got my grinder over here on the left, and then I've got a little shelf here, and it is on casters. Because I don't have a lot of room in my garage. And then what I also did is build another stand, a simple stand for my planer. So I wanted to show you these first and then walk you over and kind of talk to you about some plans that I have for my miter saw. So this is the miter saw I'm going to mount. And what I did is I just went into Visio and did a simple drawing, and what this is going to be is the saw is going to be on the top here, and then the stand is going to have wheels on it as usual. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some feed ramps here on either side, and they're a different color because what I'm going to do is do like a French cleat on these, so I can pull them off and hang them on the wall so this thing doesn't take up that much more space. So if you look at it from the side view, this is kind of what it's going to look like from the side view. And then I actually penciled it out and did some rough measurements on it. So here are the measurements. And when I'm done, I'll try to get all these measurements and the wood down in a list for you. What I've already done here is I've already cut all the lumber to size. So these are the inside, these two boards right here are these inside supports. These four boards here that I've already put some pocket holes in, these are the end boards, these two end boards on either side. And then I have the top of it. And what I did here on the top, just to show you, is I put in some T-nuts here that are going to line up with the miter saw. And this is actually the bottom of the top. And then I'll just have screws that'll screw into that, so I can easily take the miter saw off if I need to. And then again, here's the bottom of it, and I've got 4 casters from Amazon. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to bore you with a lot of assembly and cutting. That's why I just showed it to you right now with everything cut up. But as I go along, I'll go ahead and show you at different stages of the build and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Well, we've got the basic box built now, so this is pretty much the box. Now what will happen here is these are those side pieces. So I will have the French cleat here, another one down here, another one here, and then I'm going to have a board that comes across here that has the other French cleat, and then the other French cleat, and then that'll have the outfeed. So this is the inside piece that'll be the brace, and all I have to do is cut that to length and get it at an angle, and then we'll put those in. You know, some of you may say, well, why didn't you just cut all that right off the bat? And that's because you know, I always end up cutting things shorter, so then I have to recut. So I figured I'll just build the box first, then I'll have the exact measurements that I have to cut this support piece to, and then I can do that and put it in there. All right? Well, here's the box now, fully together with all the braces and support. I got the inside braces on, and then what I did here is I put a little peg on these inside braces, so then I can just hang some of my my saw blades on them. And then I've got the saw blades there with the stand. So anyway, the next thing to do here is to put the French cleats on and then build the out feeds. And then I'll put the wheels on the bottom of this as well, and then we'll mount the saw and see how it all comes together. Well, these are the cleats, the French cleats, so they'll hold the out feeds. So this is what they look like here. And what I'm doing, just to kind of show you how to do it, is I've taken this 48-inch straight edge and I've clamped it where I need the two to be so that they'll be even going across there. And then what I'm doing over here is I'm just putting some screws in there first, then I turn them over, glue them, and then I put them on the column. All right, I'll come back when I'm done with all of them. Well, I've got the first extension done, and as you can see, it lines up with the saw. So I've got about a 1 foot extension here beyond the extension that came with the saw. And then this is what I was talking about. Now what I'm doing, I just take this off. That was just a spacer. I just take this off, take it over to the wall, and I hang it on the wall so it's out of the way. And then this only actually takes up 3 feet of space wide. So this was the plan. And when I want to get it out, I just do that, and I've got my extension. So I'm going to do the other extension, and just to show you what I did with these real quick, let me just take the camera off here. Yeah, I just did some pocket holes in them, and this is just a 45-degree angle. This is a 1 foot and 1 foot here, and if you do that, then that means this is about 17 inches. And then I just made this board here, the depth, the right depth and height, so it would be even with the table. So what I'm going to do is do the other one of these, turn the table over, put the casters on it, and then I should be pretty much done. Then I'll just mount the saw and I'll show you the finished product. There we go. Now I have a table that's pretty portable. It's got 2 out feeds on it, a foot each. Gives it a little more length there. And now I should be able to go. And when I want to break it down, I just do the reverse and take the out feeds off and hang them up. So that's about it for it. One thing I did want to show you was that I did bolt it down. So I've got the bolts here going into the nuts underneath there, and then anytime I want to take it off, I just undo these 4 bolts, and it's I can take it portable again. And then down underneath here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Like I said, I've got the pegs in there for the blades, but I'm probably going to put some shelving in there. The only thing about putting shelving in there is it's open, so as I saw, it's going to get sawdust all in it. So. But I'll figure something out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I didn't go through all the boring cutting and gluing and screwing and things, but I figure everyone knows how to use those tools. I just wanted to give you some kind of a plan to go by to make this table. All right, well, I just wanted to show you how I'm storing all this stuff. So again, here's the table we just built. The out feeds are off, and I did find a place for them on the wall there, so I just put a couple of French cleats on the wall, and then I hang them right there, ready to go. My table saw, which I'm going to replace here pretty soon. Drill press, which with the grinder and the vise, and then my planer stand. So I think I've got all my main tools set and mobile. And so whenever I need to use them, I can just pull them out into the garage here and set up my workshop. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.